Hey peoples, Karina here, coming to you with this video. As you see, the title is below. I got some Chardonnay because I got a little something to say. When they know that you know. And that can go a whole lot of different ways. But let me take a sip and then I'm gonna get off into this shit. That was more than a sip, but damn. Anywho. Yeah. Sorry about that if you had on headphones, my bad. When they know that you know. Sharpening your gifts. Thinking like a snake. Being strategic with what the fuck you do. This video will kind of sort of go with think like a snake, but kind of not. I want to say that because sometimes when you get rid of snakes from around you, you cut the grass so you see the snakes and you be like, I know what the fuck that is. But here's the thing. Just like in the natural, a snake can lay an egg, and if a predator doesn't come by and eat it, then eventually at some point that baby snake is gonna come into this world via that egg hatching. Sometimes when you get rid of snaky people, but they've planted seeds in casual conversation, low-key snaky shit that maybe they was being snaky on the low and was telling somebody around you some shit, and then they just brushed it off. But you know, that little snake egg was lying dormant in that person for a hot little minute. And as you work on yourself and you start saying no to certain shit and you don't let certain shit trigger you anymore, and that baby snake hatch in that person's spirit via a bug in their fucking ear from somebody else just being whatever, and you blow it off. But if you sit there and listen to somebody going in on something when you have not had that experience with that person or seen it in the spirit with that person, because a lot of times people will be able to see what the fuck you're doing. Like if you getting your cards read with somebody somewhere or whatever, or you just pop up on somebody live, whatever it is, or y'all have this little thing where, hey, so-and-so gonna read cards or whatever. Sometimes if a person is giving you a reading on yourself, a lot of times they're gonna hear more than what they're telling you, and spirit ain't gonna let them tell you because you want to hear what you want to hear. So they kind of got to give it to you in subliminals. Now me, if anybody's gonna read my cards, whether it be my sis or anybody else that I trust, I always tell myself, Spirit, whatever you have to say to this person, let me receive it. And I'm not editing that out. I'm not. I'm just going, because I don't know where the hell my tripod is. So the show must go on, because it's like legit. Because that was like, piece of info. Yeah, it fell over, but bitch, if it fall over again, I'm just going to have to go look for the other tripod. Either way, no matter what, we just going to call it a blooper. That's not going to get edited. But like I was saying, and I probably could have left it tilted that way too. But anyway, I ask Spirit that anybody that's reading my cards, and they, no matter what they see, let them tell me, good or bad. Check me via those cards. If there's something that I'm doing that's fucking with my own shit? Let me see. Let me see if it's anything that I'm doing, saying, speaking, acting out to anybody that's fucking with my shit. Please correct me. And when you only want to hear what you want to hear and not what it is, that's why sometimes your readings get short and to the point. And you leave yourself wondering, is there anything else to be said? Yes, but Spirit knows that you're not going to be able to handle it. So to get on the title of this video, When They Know That You Know, a lot of times Spirit will purposely, like it's like this. I used to complain a lot about me looking younger for my age, like people not respecting me because I look like a kid in some arenas. And it's like, wait. Spirit is like, I made you look the way that you look for a reason. Because when you open your mouth and you get ready to say something, you'll look, and then what you have to say is not going to match. And people who think they know everything about you gonna be dumbfounded. Because sometimes people will get around you, and after that little baby snake done hatched in their spirit, because they presented themselves to you in the beginning as a pure vessel for spirit or whatever like that, you look the way that you look, and you attract certain spirits to you sometime by how you look, like trickster spirits and Jezebel spirits, manipulative ass spirits. The people they love the most are the ones that have this voice and appearance of innocence, because they know they can have the most fun and fuck with the most lives if a person is speaking calm and just love and lighting shit to death. And a lot of times, and it's unfortunate, some folks, when that little baby snake hatch in their spirit, and you start seeing little red flags or little digs that they make, and you start ignoring it, could be like, no, that's my friend. I love them. Like I was mentioning about in the past video about the friendship test. There are some people that are still in my life. They passed the friendship test, you know, and I passed their friendship test, you know. Yes, people get mad at each other. They whatever. But at the end of the day, when you fix that shit, you do. Being a friendship ain't just, see, some people think being a friend is we gonna get on the phone together and we gonna bond over hurt that we have. Like maybe we've had, like, both had people jealous of us. Maybe I had to do nothing. I hadn't to do nothing at all. And maybe you reaching and you really want people to see your grandiosity when there's really nothing there. Because, baby, truth be told, I don't want nothing you got. If you telling other people, I'm married, I'm happily married, but we know you miserable, miss me with that shit. Okay? Miss me with that shit. A lot of people do that in friendships. A lot of people do that in different online groups. Be like a support group. Sometimes people think a support group, they'll call it a support group, but really it's a let's get together and bash or talk about this and that without coming up with a solution. Been there, done that. I mean, at some point when you get tired of talking about your motherfucking trauma without a solution, and other people are not ready to look at themselves, they're gonna get mad at you when you start backing away and saying, damn. And be like, what is this person's problem? And when I say they know that you know, a few days ago, I mean, I could do this with when I had the tarot cards in front of me, but it's like it just hit different. You know what I'm saying? It was like a stronger feeling. Like, I literally sat and asked myself, I said, Spirit, this person saying they love me and they're my friend, but I feel something else. If I could, please and thank you, show me for a brief minute this person's true intentions towards me. And right when I said that, this spirit of heaviness came over. And Spirit say, look at your picture. Look at your whatever. And then it's like for the first time. And I looked at it and I literally saw myself the way this person, I actually viewed myself for one brief second, how this person views me, like why they act the way they do, why they sneak dig, do whatever the fuck they do. And I was like, wow, I don't like that feeling. And it's like I could almost hear the person's thoughts like audible. And I was like, damn, it's trippy. When you literally concentrate, meditate, zone out into that perfect little space where you can sit and just get the messages that you need, that shit comes to you. And I'm like, wait a minute, Spirit, I've tried to tell this person that I know this, but because the person will play the victim and think that, oh, somebody's jealous. Some people do that shit. They will provoke the fuck out of you to hate them or to be annoyed with them and then play the victim like, oh, you're jealous. What do you have? What do you have? Some people do that shit to play the victim all day long. That somebody will constantly say somebody doing spells on them when really actually you're getting your shit that you put out, that you thought nobody heard you speak in private. There's a difference between working on yourself and worrying about what the fuck somebody else is doing because you won't do it. So if anything, you jealous of my strength, baby, because I can speak my mind. The shit you think people, whatever like that, what do you have? If you don't have shit in your spirit, you ain't got shit. Because if you got the right mindset, don't matter what the fuck you lose, you're going to always get it back. It doesn't matter. And if you've never had to do anything on your own, you're not ever going to know what the fuck that's like. So you better fucking chill, okay? Because you're inviting an experience that you might not be able to come back from. And there is not a reversal in hell that you can pop to stop that shit. You have to eat what you give other people. Okay? A lot of times, if I hit a reversal and say, you know, anybody that's sending intentional hate my way, whatever, if nothing don't happen with you, then that means you wasn't sending the hate. But if you start manifesting a similar experience to what you attempted to make me feel, then you was the low-key hater. Spirits say, pay attention to that. So I paid attention to that. And when I said earlier, sometimes you made to look the way you look for a reason. Sometimes people are supposed to see stupid written across your forehead. They're supposed to underestimate you as a lesson for them and a lesson for you. The lesson for you is know who you are no matter what people think about you. The lesson for them that Spirit is trying to teach is learn to trust energy, not what you see. So that's a double-edged sword. It might be coming at you one way, but it's going at the person, it's going at somebody else in a whole nother way. So both of y'all are getting cut with that sword, just at different angles. And another thing Spirit said, you're blocking something that I want to give to you, because this is somebody that you love to go to when good things start happening to you and go run and tell them. But, and Spirit brought it to my remembrance, the video you made about provoking people to jealousy, if you do not cut this person out of your circle, when they see what I'm about to give you, it's going to provoke them to jealousy, because it's something they've been crying in secret about, sulking in secret about. And I had to think about it for a second, and I'm like, wait a minute. I was bold enough and got strong enough to walk away from a connection that's been with me off and on 15 years. Because I have enough sense to know that now, if somebody love you and they really, really, really want to be with you, there is not a motherfucking excuse in this world why you can't get there. Unless you're trying to please somebody else or whatever. But you got people having whole ass, building up whole ass families, adding on to their families. Maybe they're getting a pet. Maybe they're adding on a deck to their backyard. Maybe they've decided to make it work and make it the best and add another baby into the life. You know what I'm saying? If that person chooses not to love on you, they can think about it all they want to, but if it ain't no motherfucking action and they choose to be where the fuck they are, and that energy change and them cards just change, and then all of a sudden you looking at it like swords, 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 swords. About 4 out of 6 cards you drop down as swords. And they have this energy of help, I'm stuck. I know I made a mistake. I'm stuck. And that's what it was like, damn. And they know that ain't nothing they can do. Ain't no coming back from that. But where's the energy? The energy is still present. It's just not in this particular individual. Who the fuck knows? Where's that? The point of the matter is energy cannot fucking die. It's only transferred. So I did notice when Spirit was telling me, sometime you got to shut your mouth. If this person has not shown you that they could handle your delicate things, don't be bringing up potential situations to what a person can send, funky energy your way. It's been a lot of different people coming my way. Some pretending to be this, some pretending to be that, or whatever. It's been different this and that. But Spirit is like, look, I'm not going to reveal anything to you about nothing until you stop telling this person your hopefulness. Because sometimes, here's the thing, you do have some people that you can tell certain things in your life, but it's only because they were trusted with the small things, and that they've shared some things with you that was on its way to manifesting, and they didn't share it with a lot of other people. And then it makes you feel good inside, because by the time they introduce the situation to the world, it's old news to me. I already knew, I keep secret. I'm in the background knowing all this. Don't stop, get it. It's more than one person. And I say something, when a person trusts you enough with their delicate shit, but then sometimes 2 people will tell you delicate shit while they're doing dirty shit. Sneak smirking, stalking, watching, acting a certain type of way, you're my friend. And then sometimes they'll be just calling to check on you. No, sometimes a call to check on you ain't a call to check on you. Sometimes it is in a sense, and then somehow in a sense it's not. I just want to see if I got my hooks in you. Some people out there will have friends that'll be like, I'm compelled to do this for you. I want to do this for you. I want to be good for you. Sometimes they start showering you with gifts before they let their real self come out. Okay? It'll be little shit, especially if you've had the conversation with them before and told them, don't offer me to do anything for me with no ill intent. The thing is this, sometimes if a person know that, or if they feel that you're not going to catch their intent, they're still going to do it anyway. So sometimes folks will, find out like, I'm just calling to see if I got my hook in you still. Can I drain your energy? Because sometimes a person might look at you like you boo-boo the fool, you stupid as fuck, because you don't fit the bill of what a person who is knowledgeable about energy do, okay? Yes, there's always more to learn, but at the same time, it's like when you start having these gradual, like, upgrades on people's fucking thought processes towards you, your thought processes, who you need to stop fucking sharing your good news with. Because at first it was okay, but then I noticed something, because I would do a whole bunch of different clearing, cleansing, this, that, whatever. And I also do something to gauge the fucking energy, like, around me too. And I noticed something that I was looking at, because I was like, okay, I let it go. And I don't want anybody to come into my life in 2020 romantically interested in me. Let's just ride out the rest of 2020 with the Sahara dust. The Saharan dust. COVID. War. All this other bullshit that's going on. Everything. All of 2020. That kicked off fucked up since March. Let's let all that shit ride out. And it'll be a lot of people swarming around. Some people with good intentions, showing me things that I do take interest in, but at the same time, it's a lot of times some stuff will show itself one way, looking one way to you, but the true intentions of certain shit ain't gonna be revealed, bad or good, until certain people are out of the way. And once the people are out of the way that don't need to be, that done hatched up them baby snakes in their spirit, can't stand to see other people be supportive of you while they low-key hating on you, and all they can say is, it'll get better. If you're watching this and you're mad, it's because you know that I know. I'm supposed to look like I got boo-boo the fool written over my head. Spirit intended it that way, to teach you how to, like, feel energy better, and for me to be like, bitch, I know who I am. I'm not over here stuttering and shit. Be like, for you to find out how to, like, read energy right in people, and for me to say, it doesn't matter who believe in you and who don't. Favor ain't fucking fair, okay? Favor will get you some fucking places that other shit won't. Favor ain't fair. Everybody got favor on their life, and I ain't gonna say everybody, but most people got favor on their life in some particular type of way. It's just only you know in what area you're favored. Certain circumstances have to happen in life for your character building. And if certain shit don't happen, some shit you can't pray away, some shit you can't pop a reversal away, but you gotta know is what's happening to you because of a decision you made, or because somebody viewed something in you that they did not have in you, not on you, and they seek to wish bad upon it. Because it reminds me of a meme that I saw, like, when folks see me giving up certain things, they're like, oh, you don't understand. You're not supposed to do that. Don't you love your twin? Bitch, I don't love, like, being neglected. I don't like feeling like my presence isn't enough. You know, I don't want to feel like second choice to no bitch. Okay, spell work done on them or not spell work. If you ever seen in any type of movies that something had a curse on it, what was the key factor in breaking that curse? Love. But I digress, because I was about to get on this meme, but I feel like I needed to throw that in there before I get on this meme. And I'm not a Christian, but this meme that somebody had on their page spoke to me. There was a little girl, and then they had a white Jesus. Just change out the characters, whatever. But I looked at it as, okay, me trying to hold on to something that I view and value as the whole wide world. It was like a meme where the little girl was holding on to a little bear. Looking at it like, but I love it. Hand out, and behind this Jesus character's back, he had a big ass teddy bear with the hand out like, give me what you got. Trust me. That's how spirit do you. People like to depict it in a whole lot of other different ways, but that spoke volumes to me that spirit is like, let it go. Give me that, what you trying to hold. And if you just cry, and let it go, that was hidden by spirit. You holding on to this little bitty something and you feel like it's my world. And you let it go, you get that big ass fucking bear. You know what I'm saying? That's 10 times more than what you was grieving over letting go. And that can count in friendships that you've made some type of a fucking bond with, or they bonded with you when you were weak and they were weak, and then you just decided, well, fuck this being weak shit, I want to grow. And in a certain area, it's like, don't you ever keep somebody in your life thinking, I'm gonna keep them in my life by doing this thing or that thing or this thing or that thing, or offering to do bitch, you can't buy my friendship. I've told that to a man I dated, bought me every fucking colored Tory Burch fucking shoe that I wanted, buy me expensive clothes, whatever. No, Tory Burch ain't the most expensive shoe, but it's not like a Payless shoe, whatever. I still rock. Well, Payless ain't even open no more, but I'm saying when it was open, I mean, they started getting some pretty good shit to the end. But it doesn't matter. The whole point of the matter is, I'm saying, if that heartfelt connection ain't there, I don't give a fuck what you try to give to me materially. You serve no purpose in my life. And that's just, it's a cold hard fact. Because you sitting up here looking at me like I'm Boo Boo the Fool across my face. Because I look young and dumb. You say, oh, you don't look your age, or oh, you don't look like you would have an idea of what I'm doing. And then I thought about that movie, a scene from that movie, scary movie, where Brenda and Sydney were running from Sydney, whatever her name is, were running from this skeleton thing in a hallway, bones just running for them. And Brenda was trying to get away from Cindy because Cindy was freaking the fuck out, be like, this was the scene I had in my head where Brenda peeked her ass around the corner and her friend was like, and then she said, shit, she saw me. That's exactly what I saw in my head at that time. Shit, she saw me. When they know that you know. That's exactly what's happening in their mind. And it's like when you try to tell a person something in private, and they feel that your spirit is about to tell them what you have to say about the subject, because they start feeling it. You know, certain spirits that want to use certain people to do certain things, no matter how spiritual they think they are. If you are not checking your fucking thoughts you become a conduit for bullshit. Period. Unless you check that shit. I'm not perfect. We all have our times we be like, okay, bitch. But here's the thing. If I'm looking at you and I'm telling you I see this and this, and you're like, oh, and then you look like you're starting to turn pale, or you look flushed because it's just a little piece of what I told you I saw with you, and then you want to hurry up and get off the phone. And be avoiding conversations that need to be had, thinking that time apart from you is gonna just make me not see what I saw. When you see what you saw, you cannot unsee it. Okay? And for spirit to be like, look, something's coming for you. But because I know you love to tell this person whenever something good happens to you, stop it. Because you're going to be provoking this person to jealousy once you receive said thing that I'm about to put in your hand. While other people are scared to let go of what they thought was everything that's making them spiritually sick. You fucking did it. Even though you got people who used to get in your email and cry to you about other certain things, now they be like, oh my God, you don't love your twin. Oh my God, let me get away from her. I think she's a karmic. I think she's a witch. Fuck you. There's good and bad. I mean, the gifts come without repentance. It's what you do with the gift, okay? I didn't have to pay for that motherfucker. I didn't have to do nothing. This was some shit I had to find out. When certain folks was coming for me, I did not know why. And then it took for me to find out that I was born with some gifts that I was like, oh, straight up denying. The shit I was talking against, or was taught to talk against in Christianity for my whole life, I was speaking against my fucking blood-born rights. So, oops, take that up with spirit. Because you can learn magic. And it rubs some people the wrong way when you just have some fucking spiritual gifts that you did not ask for in you, and then you find out they're there. It's like you excited about it, but then you like, damn, that shit attracts attack, believe it or not. And you ain't got to you could just cut a camera on and sit there for like 20 minutes straight and not say shit. I can sit up here in a bonnet and a fucking towel wrapped around my body, and somebody gonna find something about me to envy. You're like, wait a minute, bitch. Toe up from the flow up. Make you want to throw up. Because it's in you, not on you. Okay? In you. But, you know, something is on you. It's just butter and a biscuit. But it's in you. And why do you think some people say certain shit so they can fuck around and make you lose self-confidence so you can destroy your damn self? Sometimes a person ain't putting a curse on you. And if you want to jump fly and think whatever like that, just because you've lit a candle for something small and you do not understand energy and that your shit, you got to be absolutely sure that you're not a shit starter. Absolutely sure. Because there's a difference between starting shit and calling somebody out on their shit. And letting them try to gaslight you like it didn't happen. No more. No more. If you let a snake whisper in your ear and then a baby snake birth up out of your spirit at a time when something is getting ready to come to me, it's like some shit God is really not finna show you about your life until it's like, look, some people like motherfucking onions. You peel back a few layers and be like, oh, they're good. They're good. I can trust them. They're good. But if you would have peeled back that next layer after that, that's when you see that black shit in that onion. If that motherfucking onion is rotten or something is fucked up with it, sometimes it could be fucked up on the inside. Depending upon, look, I've seen some weird ass onions before. So usually the fucked up part is on the outside where you can see it. And once you peel that back, everything is fine. But sometimes you'll peel shit and be like, oh, it look fine. And you cut it down the middle and there's all kinds of things going on in the middle. So that's why it's like a learning experience when you get to learn different people. And sometimes you're not going to see what you need to see with the person until that opportune time that it's like, look, it's crunch time. Something I need to get to you. Spirit will be like, look, something I need to get to you. But because your mouth want to always go tell this person the good things. And what made me want to go tell this person the good things is, hey, if you telling me some good things that's happening, let me share good news with you. But here's the thing. Everybody that shares good news with you is not necessarily doing it because it's good news. It's fake news. I'm so happy with my spouse. Nah, 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 nah. But you know their deep intentions because of what they have delicately shared with you. But now all of a sudden overnight, it's a miracle. I don't want my twin. I want my spouse. But you mad because I say, look, if I'm not being treated the way I need to be treated, I need more than a what you doing text. Maybe that gets you, but that don't get me. Or what you doing text don't move me. Call me. Ask me how my day was. Ask me, did I eat today? Ask you, did you? That's supposed to be both ways. Did you this? Did you whatever? What is a good time for me to call you so that way I know I'm not intruding on your time, what you need to do, whatever you need to do, so that way I can have your undivided attention, so that way you're not sitting here doing 11 things while you on the phone with me, just to show other people that you know how to handle your business. That's not the way to be. Handle your shit in private. If somebody want to tell you you ain't applying yourself, or you ain't doing shit because you're not showing them constantly everything you doing, or you're not showing them or telling them the things that you pray about, what you say, the stuff that you sitting there, that you literally let go with spirit and say, okay, I'm going to trust that. As bad as I wanted this, I want this. So I'm trying to pay attention to energy. So different people are coming around, okay? Here's the deal. What I used to want in a person done changed as I changed, okay? I don't want some, like, what you might like, maybe not what I like, okay? Maybe you like chiseled dudes with muscles. Or maybe that's what I used to like. Chiseled dude with muscles. But you know what that comes with? If you know you don't like to go work out in the gym, bitch, that's not going to be a good look for both of y'all. Because he's going to want to be focused on his body, and you're going to feel some type of way about him telling you to go to the gym, or you don't need to eat this, or you don't need to eat that, or whatever. Then all of a sudden, that shit ain't going to click other than sexual. Then he's going to go find a bitch to go to the gym and work out with him at the gym with. Okay, he want to find somebody compatible, other than you might have some bomb ass pussy, but y'all don't mesh on no other type of level. You got to hide what you do. This incense is fucking with me. You got to hide what you do. You can't tell this person, look, say, with you being with me, look, I get this, and that, or whatever happens. So I'm going to need you not freak out if I'm walking around this bitch clapping or ringing bells or doing a singing bowl or saging the motherfucking house or Palo Santo in the house. I'm going to need you to be on a calm note. If you see me burn some candles to pop a reversal, bitch, I'm going to need your energy to be chill. I don't need to have to tell somebody that, look, you know, I don't have to want to train somebody to be in my life. You should already been through certain experiences that equipped you to understand where the fuck I'm coming from and where I done whatever. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to tell you one time, this is what I need. I need my time so I can like pray, or I need my time. I can talk to my ancestors. I need to do this. I want to do that. Or I want to do cleanse rituals together, go in the back, whatever, go in the backyard to whatever the fuck you want to do. If you got a backyard or a patio or whatever the fuck, the whole purpose, the whole point of the matter is, as I get where I'm wanting to go, because you never are just fully arrived. Once you get where you like on the right track, I don't need nobody trying to come throw me off and be like, that's just life. Just pray. Go on, do your day. Oh no, bitch. When you have certain assignments on your life, certain spirits just ain't gonna let you be like that. They're gonna have a field day with your ass. Okay, so you got, at some point, you gotta cleanse, you gotta protect yourself, you gotta do certain shit you gotta do, and that's just it. And if you can't understand that, then we don't need to be in cahoots with each other. Okay. And usually part of the weed out process is I'll just let you know straight up, look, I ain't one of them girls that you finna take to church and try to do this and this and this and this and this. I'm into this. And if that fucks with your spirit, keep moving. Keep fucking moving. Some people are intrigued by it. Other people say, oh, hell no. You going to hell. Like, shit, I might as well let my freak flag fly right now. If you meeting and you try, no, let that bitch fly. Either you can roll with it or you can't. The person that's supposed to be there is gonna fucking walk forward and reveal themselves as soon as people who got secret snarkiness, whatever. As soon as that shit is out the door, be like, well, you ain't spiritual, you ain't blessed, bitch. You ain't even got 500 subscribers, so you not out here trying to compete with people. You're damn right. I ain't gotta compete, bitch. I don't have to compete. When you know who the fuck you are, you ain't got to compete to be top, whatever, bitch. It's always gonna be somebody who know more than you. Your best bet is to sit there and fucking learn. Because I noticed too, people who like are more on a more spiritual level are starting to be coming around, because I feel like, okay, they want to sharpen me up a little more. And sometimes they're revealed to you because you don't have a spirit of latching on to people. You quick to tell somebody, look, this ain't working for me, I'm out. Some people be chasing down other folks who are more spiritual than them just to latch on to them, to suck out their energy. Like, can you tell me my future? Can you tell me this? Can you tell me that? But if somebody tell you something, you're not willing to take what was told to you and do something with that. Because if you're constantly getting readings and your energy is never changing, but you are professing and speaking it out that you are, but energy don't lie. Energy don't lie. Okay? If your energy is not ever changing, you lying. And that's just the cold hard facts. I know you mad as fuck. Go ahead and pull out your candles. Go ahead and do whatever the fuck you want to do. But it doesn't matter, because when you don't really understand the logistics of shit, you really shouldn't play with certain shit. I'll sit back and play Boo-Boo the Fool all day, but something I saw made me say, oh no, this person don't know. They don't know what they doing. And you didn't just opened up a gate. You know what I'm saying? You done opened up a gate in the spirit by something you tried to do. You can't do something that somebody else is trying to do if your intentions ain't right. Because I've never had that type of experience with that particular thing, because I checked my own goddamn energy to make sure I wasn't the shit starter. Okay, if somebody really put something on you, you're going to know. It's gonna more than show up in a candle. Okay, bitch, that shit's going to try and manifest in your life. And sometimes the shit that you're manifesting is the shit that you low-key whispered out into the universe that you thought nobody was gonna hear. Be like, oh, that's good. People finding you attractive and telling you that, you know, this and that. They feel nice around you and this and that. More than one person tells me this shit. And to the point I look and I be like, one time I just cried. I was like, I'm tired of people coming to me with da-da-da-da-da. I'm not ready for this shit. But you know what? People got a lot of shit twisted. You can question something, but then when spirits say, shh, be like, look, I'm going to reveal what's fake and what's real to you, but because I know you, when you get excited, you want to talk to certain people. But you need to make sure your mouth is closed. Because once I do what I'm getting ready to do, or show you what I'm about to show you, or I'm about to, whatever I'm about to do, it's going to provoke them to jealousy if you tell them. Because they're going to be like, well, how you this and how you... Well, let me see, because I do something that you don't do. I don't judge people based on what they look like. I don't tell people, you know, I pay attention to their energy now more than ever. If that energy say, fuck shit, that's a fuck shit warrior. Sometimes I'll feel a certain way and something, give a person a benefit of the doubt. Spirit say, no, I'm going to tell you again. Fuck shit, warrior. And that's okay. Sometimes Spirit will use the most unlikely of sources to get something to you. And just like, don't believe the hype. When some people tell you, you need to, how do I want to say it? Sometimes, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Nope, here it was. As I was thinking, I was reading this message at the top of this thing, and then I started thinking about it. Okay. Sometimes when by the time a person find out the value that you put in life, and then, you know, it's too late to come back. And you don't have to tell a person, oh, if you should lose me, oh yeah, you lose a good thing. I don't know how the song go, bitch. I'm off key with that shit. I'll give you one more chance. No, I'm not. For you to do right. Okay, where I work at, they play all different types of music. Okay, we'll be listening to Frank Sinatra 1 minute, this person the next minute, Ella Fitzgerald the next minute, this other lady, I forgot her name, the song that I was just, wait, something Lynn. I don't remember. If you know, comment that shit below. But anyway, I'll think about it when I ain't doing the video, and it's gonna piss me off. I'm like, but anyway, Barbara Lynn. Okay, it was getting to me. Barbara Lynn. Okay, so, you ain't gotta sing that shit to a motherfucker. Just let your presence do the talking. For a person to tell you, oh, well, when I put a motherfucker out my circle, bitch, you lost a good thing. If you don't got nothing to offer to me spiritually, that I'm trying to give you something on a spiritual note, but you disregard it because, you know, I'm not sitting up there all blingied out and having people throwing money at me to do readings and shit. Because first of all, I know that for you to do that, you must be in tune with the cards and your energy. You can't, okay, you can go in the book and read what the meaning means, but at the same time, you could pull out the same fucking cards for different people, or they can fly out, and they're gonna have a totally different meaning based upon what you hear in your spirit. So just because you can read a card, if you ain't fucking using your intuition and you want to tell people what the fuck you want them to hear because you want to be one of them love and light messengers people, don't fucking do it. Okay? And that ain't I could do it, but that ain't my forte. Like other shit that I'll fuck with, like, yeah, getting better at how to block certain shit, how to see certain shit, because I'd be like, spirit, enough of sugarcoating shit. Show me what the heck I need to see. That way, if spirit say, uh-oh, don't jump, bitch, move. You see them headlights. I'll be like, move, bitch, get out the way. Yes, I spilled a little bit of wine on my pants. Not too much, though. It's still intact, okay? Because I got to moving around, okay? I really would like to catch a buzz before I start dropping shit on myself. But anyway, I'd have to drink the whole bottle to do that. But, okay, this is my first glass. So I have to at least do maybe like 2 glasses to get like a little buzz after some Chardonnay. But anyway, I don't want to make this video longer than the fuck it's already been. But it is what it is. When they know you know. They know you know. Until next video. Bye.